Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Caroga. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we collect. All good, important things are needed to be.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework planet. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Caroga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to an open lines plus possible mystery game Thursday for March 18th, 2021, the day the premiere of the Snyder Cut of Justice League. And oh my God, what an awful, awful disaster of a movie or whatever the hell this was supposed to be. I don't even know what it was supposed to be, but I know I don't like it. Like Mr. Horse from Ren and Stimpy. No, sir, I don't like it. And even more surprising is Doomcock. Not only does Doomcock love it, Doomcock himself, using the exceptionally high praise from Doomcock, that his in his own review that's already over 12,000 views in like an hour, the Snyder Cut is a kick-ass triumph. And the man literally says that he did not get bored at all watching this 4-hour monstrosity. That monstrosity is my emphasis of a movie. I don't know if perhaps they are showing different versions of the movie in Texas or the center of the earth, because I will grant you I did not get a lot of sleep last night because Nephew of Prey was here and still is. But I don't think any amount of sleep would have kept me awake. The movie literally put me to sleep twice, and I still have an hour and 20 minutes to go. It's literally the worst thing I've seen. Not worse. Okay. Let's face it. There's definitely Star Trek Discovery episodes that are worse. But in terms of just boring, it's just boring. It's like the most boring thing I've seen since Lord of the Rings. And I don't know what people are seeing in this. And then, oh my God, to see what Zack Snyder himself had to say to Geeks and Gamers the night they raised almost $100,000 for suicide prevention as a thank you to Zack Snyder, as a tribute to his own daughter who passed away from suicide during the original making of the movie and what caused him to have to pull out of the movie to begin with, and left us with the version of the movie that everybody hated, and started this whole Snyder Cut debacle. Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not associated with Geeks and Gamers," which is fine. I get that. You want to make it very clear you're not associated with somebody officially. But then in the same breath, he didn't say Geeks and Gamers were associated with hate crimes, but in the very same breath, I'm not associated with Geeks and Gamers. And by the way, there's no room for hate. Like, yeah, at least take a breath between your two sentences. If you're not intending to say that Geeks and Gamers is behind racism, at least let there be a pause. No pause, just right from one point to the second point. And I'll fine if you want to be honest about it. You can say, well, point one, there was a period. There's no reason to believe that point two was connected with point one. But what everybody heard who listened to that video was that he's not associated with Geeks and Gamers, and there's no room for hate. So to me, it sounded like Geeks and Gamers was responsible for hate, which is ridiculous, especially the anti-Asian hate, which he called out as there was an Asian member of Geeks and Gamers on the very stream who was interviewing him. John Araki with the $1 super chat. Thank you so much, John Araki. Greatly appreciated. So to be honest, my opinions on the Snyder Cut, I haven't finished watching it. It is dragged out, super boring, super long, total mess. The guy decided to put it in 4:3 aspect ratio, claiming it was his vision, but clearly it's to save money or time or something. Only an idiot would do a 2021 movie in 4:3 format. At least be honest with us. We had to rush this, so I had to do it in 4:3 or whatever. It was downhill from there. That's to say, was it terrible? No, there were some really good parts. There was 5 good minutes here, 10 good minutes there, but it's 4 hours and 10 minutes of monstrosity. And I never having seen the original Justice League, I honestly don't know that they cut out the best parts and make a movie from it, because maybe that's what they needed to do. I don't know. This was a mess. But anyway, let's get hello in the chat, and I'll send the link for people who want to come up. After all, this is a panel. Not Ryan Johnson was first in the chat and says hello, and Qapla. Hail, Caroga. Hail to you, not Ryan Johnson. 47 Yorktown says good afternoon from Eastern Canada. Qapla, 47 Yorktown. Dan 23 says hello from England. Qapla. Dan. Moxley fan 21 says vertebrae. Qapla bird, Mamo pray, Sissel pray, and nephew pray. Hope you're all doing well today. Hello, chat. Hello, Moxley. And an umbrella. And yes, Moxley, umbrella is good to have today. It is a cold and rainy day here in New Caroga. Not Ryan Johnson says, will there ever come a day when vertebrae is on time? Not likely. I was early today. Moxley fan says hello to 47 Yorktown. And Moxley says, vertebrae a game? I suggest use your word. Well, maybe. Moxley says, vertebrae WWE is now on Peacock. I don't really care much for wrestling, Moxley, but I'm glad it's there for those who enjoy it. Moggy's a bird of prey. I hope they add Knight Rider to Peacock at some point. I don't know if I'd watch old Knight Riders. It's just, yeah, I watched them as a kid, but I don't know. Even I have more interest in watching Dukes of Hazzard than Knight Rider. Thomas Potts is sleeping or being put to sleep. Welcome, Thomas Potts. Carlo Albanese says hi and hope everyone's as well as can be. Welcome, Carlo. Hail, Caroga. Absolutely. 47 Yorktown says, hail, young sir. Hello, young sir. Hello, 47 Yorktown. Carlos says, enjoy a good brew to Captain Trek. And praise the soup to Jedi Bill. And Moxley fan says, hashtag early bird. Yes, I was an early bird today. The Random Menace, aka the former Joseph Petrick, says, greetings from the future. Congratulations to the Random Menace who hit 100 subscribers. I believe even passed the 100 subscriber mark with absolutely zero YouTube content. Cinnabon Bunny says hello. Hello, Cinnabon Bunny. Cinnabon was streaming for many hours this morning on various war games, from ships to tanks to planes, back to ships, on Twitch this morning. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio, Berto Prey and chat. Greetings, Mike Richards. You will have to confirm to people later that you did not see my package, as some people had suggested. Not Ryan Johnson says that now Berto Prey is going to claim he was early. Carogan lies. A bird of prey is never on time, even when he claims he's on time or early. I was early. Bees Nest Video says, we the people. Yes. Were you about to say something, Mama Prey?
No, I'm sorry. I was tasting something of Charlie's.
Moxley fan again says, we the people. Josh Street says, bird of prey, the perfect game for you, the bird father, to play. Cartel Tycoon. I think I've checked that out. Thank you, Josh Street. Thomas says, I heard you only watched 1 hour. If so, how do you know it didn't get better? I watched 1 hour and 30 minutes. Then I watched more of it. Then I fell asleep while watching it. Then I watched some more. And now I'm paused with 1 hour and 20 minutes left to go. Moxley fans is Bird of Prey, more cancel culture mess. I don't know if it's cancel culture. I think it's just a shitty movie. And as for Doomcock's opinion, if he said the first hour was slow and then it got better, it would make me feel more better about watching it. But Doomcock literally saying the entire movie from start to finish was gold, was awesome, that he didn't have any slow parts. So what the hour or 90 minutes that I am like trying so hard to get through, Doomcock already says, oh, that is awesome. It is a high praise from the very start. He said he watched the entire movie and couldn't find anything to complain about. So clearly we did not watch the same movie. NB Geeks, let's talk, says, what's up, NB Geek? I'm going to be putting out the link in a couple minutes. Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird of Prey couldn't watch Snyder Cut. Good thing his nerd card and geek card have been revoked. I tried, man. I really did. Cinnabon Bunny says, I don't believe it. Sounds like Kathleen Kennedy got to Doomcock. Maybe. Although I don't think she has anything to do with the Snyder Cut. V. Cluette says, Doomcock likes to camp. So maybe it's melodramatic and campy. And Geeks enjoy Nerdrotica with a $2 super chat. Hashtag my package. Yeah, check out Geeks Enjoy Nerdrotica. He put out a cut video of me complaining about UPS the other day. John Street says, when doesn't Bird of Prey 5 not like anything that isn't Discovery with Burnham and J.J.'s Johnson Wars. Space Kissing Her is 47 seconds late, just like the states Biden remembers. Is that noise from the train? Because I'm not seeing a train go by. Cinnabon says, I heard it's stretched out, disjointed mess. That's how I would describe it. Keely Chow says, hey, everybody, Qapla, Keely. What's going on? Just rambling a bit. Bees Nest says, drop the link. I am. Dan says, hello, welcome, Dan. Josh Reed says, hi, Keely. The only thing going on is Bird's rant. Qapla, and thank you again, John Araki. Rock Solid says, hashtag no notification. Hashtag unsubscribing. Of course you are. John Araki says, Qapla, John. Keely says hi to Josh Street. Moxley says hi to Gary. Keely says, you just described Batwoman season 1. Cinnabon says, Neato, one step away from monetization on Twitch. Yay. Hakeem says, Evening Bird, I couldn't watch that movie, especially with its awful aspect ratio. We're hearing a rumbling. Oh, it's a train. It's going. It's a super slow moving train again. Now, let me show it to the, right. I know you guys can't hear it, but it is a super slow moving train going through the backyard. It is making a terribly loud vibration sound. It's been making for like almost 10 minutes. And now it's annoying Nephew O'Prey. I don't know what's going on with it. Keem says, Evening Bird, I can watch that movie, especially all the aspect ratio. Yeah, the 4:3 aspect ratio was just insult to injury. Rox Odds says, hey to Sean. Thomas says, only an idiot would do a movie like that. But I haven't made any movies. Well, not you, Thomas. Because I wouldn't call you an idiot, Thomas. Edgar says, hey, Bird, I read he did that because it looks good on IMAX. The fool. What IMAX? Nobody's watching this on IMAX. Rock Solid says, release the Lucas cut. Qapla. Yes, the Lucas cut. Dan23 says, Bird of Prey 5, Voyager documentary announces crowdfunding goals to remaster the original Star Trek Voyager. Yeah, but only a few minutes of footage. They can't remaster the entire series. Jedi Bill says, hello, Bird of Prey, Qapla, hail Caroga, absolutely. Hail Caroga. Thomas, the Cinnabon, Matthew might be late tonight or need to push back till tomorrow. So does that mean you win the bet? Matthew was never going to watch the Barbie movies because Matthew's not an idiot. The Random Menace, aka Joseph Patrick, says, Bird of Prey, the movie was shot in IMAX 70mm to gain height compared to the width. Different formatting caused the weird format. Totally not cheap, trust me. Some reason they didn't do it in widescreen. They could have. Cinnabon says, Thomas Potts, really? If no show, I win. Actor says, the Random Menace didn't shoot it with IMAX cameras. That's the worst part. He didn't shoot it with IMAX cameras. That's the worst part. Dan says, Star Trek Voyager documentary has already broken fundraising records and announced intention to include footage from Voyager remastered in HD. Yes, well, I'm not surprised since that was one of the highlights of the DS9 documentary. I don't think there was any way they weren't going to not do that. Rox Out says, Bird of Prey only wants Dukes of Hazzard because there's a Jeep. Most of us want to see the Daisy Dukes. Well, Daisy is one of the reasons that Dukes of Hazzard aged better than Knight Rider. Keely Chow says congratulations to Joseph, the Random Menace. Geeks Enjoy Nerdrotica is looking out. Jedi Bill says hail to Carlo, hail Caroga. And Geek says say hello to Bird's Package. Yeah. Rock Solid says Bird of Prey loves when Richard checks his packets. No. Mike Richards says we ain't seen shit. Yep. Rock Solid says Moxley fan. Well, we the people had bad, creative, lazy writers. Just look at how slow that train is going. The first engine hasn't even cleared the screen. Geeks Enjoy Nerdrotica puts in his super chat from earlier. Thank you again. Jedi Bill says hello, Rock Solid. Hail, Caroga, and thank you for the help. Cinnabon says Kathleen Kennedy ruins everything. Yeah. Rock Solid says, of course, to Jedi Bill. Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird of Prey, why is Geeks Enjoy Nerdrotica interested in your package? Sounds like you should stay away from him for a while. I think so. Rock Solid says, Bird of Prey, my cut off your video is straight to the point. It is true. Jedi Bill says hello to Keely Chow. Roll Tide, brother. Random Menace says the Justice League comes in at 1.37 to 1. The IMAX tend to have an aspect ratio between 1.32 and 1.4. Snyder delivered the cut to fit across those screens specifically, and he's giving us the IMAX version. Bull crap. Okay, that's like saying my ALF DVD. My ALF DVD is giving me the IMAX version. Random Menace says thanks to Keely Chow saying thanks. Dan23 says, Bird of Prey, you live near a train track. Yes, right behind my house, as you can see. Hakeem says, awesome. I love trains. You get used to the passenger trains that come by, but every so often they send these work trains and they make weird, loud, sustained noises. Actor says we should ask Biden to make ultra fast trains go by Bird's house. No more super slow trains. Absolutely. In fact, we should just have Elon Musk build his Hyperloop. The Hyperloop should just go back there. Jedi Bill says hello to Thomas. Dan is lolling. Not Ryan Johnson says release the Carogan orphans from the mines. Dan says, yeah, I know it's just clips for a documentary. Yes. John Araki says, pro tip, if you accidentally glue yourself to your electric wheelchair, you can self-identify as a cyborg. I don't think it works like that. Thomas says, Jedi Bill, sorry. I wasn't on your stream last night. I saw you were watching a movie and I was working, so I couldn't. And Thomas says, Bird of Prey, which scene in Voyager do you think they'll pick for HD? Oh, like DS9, I think they'll pick a bunch of scenes. But I am pretty certain that Voyager battling the Borg will be some of it. Probably some from Endgame. And certainly 7 of 9 in her cat suit because they're just so damn progressive. Cinnabon says lizard baby scene, maybe the Emmy-winning episode Threshold will be HD upconverted. In 3D, says Cinnabon. This way you can really feel like those lizards are reproducing right on top of you. Dan says, Bird of Prey, when the DS9 documentary came out, the HD footage was on YouTube at least 9 years old. Well, here's the thing. The battle sequence that was in HD, they simply purchased. The battle sequence was rendered by a fan in HD a decade before it came out. I don't know if they bought it or they just had the rights to it. But however, they got their hands on the HD battle footage and they made it part of the footage on the Blu-ray. But the other parts of the videos that were the actors, those had to be upscaled from the original film. So those were the ones that they made HD. But you are right. The battle footage was old HD footage that had been on YouTube for a long time. Jedi Bill says that's okay to Thomas. Dee Dee says, Bird of Prey, how are you and the family? Doing okay, Dee Dee. B says, maybe the train has nitro on it. It's no big deal. Maybe nitroglycerin train coming by. It's got to go slow. Jedi Bill says hello to Cinnabon. Mozzie says, Bird of Prey. Well, all I need to head out for now. Have a great evening. Have a great rest of the stream. Take care, Moxley. Dee Dee says greetings to everyone. Cinnabon says hey to Jedi Bill. BB's Nest says sup to Dee Dee. Carlos says hail Caroga. Dan23 says someone make a pic of Bird of Prey as a cyborg. Lol. Andrea Seabrook says I'm late again. Son of a bitch. It's okay, Andrea. We're just about to get to the part where I open up the stream to guests. Now, only 25 minutes, says Yosef, the Random Menace. Carlos has probably sued them and took the footage. Not Ryan Johnson says, Andrea, don't worry, Bird of Prey is always late, so you're in good company. Dee Dee says, not that much, how are you? Dave G. Sounds says, hello, folks. Hello, Dave G. Jedi Bill says, hello to Dee Dee. Bee's Nest says, excellent. And Carlos says, Mamo Prey emoji, Sisso Prey emoji, Bird of Prey head, Sassy, Charlie, and Caroga emojis. Okay, so here's the link to the panel. So guys, please come on up. If you want to talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. I'm going to stop sharing the screen as the train moves ever so slowly. Jedi Bill says hello to not Ryan Johnson. Dee Dee says hail to Brother Warrior. And I put in the link for the stream. We are also co-streaming on Twitch. And welcome to the back room, Andrea Seabrook.
Hi! How are you?
Again, for Bird Appreciation Day.
Yay! That was so much fun. I was very busy, so I couldn't come up or do anything, but it was so much fun to put that box together. And it all, you know what? It all started because I really wanted to write to your mom. That's all. I really just wanted to write to your mom. And then, you had said the thing about wanting some action figures. So
yeah, I did that.
Around. Yeah, and then I found those little golden books, and it all just came together.
Thank you so much. It's really appreciated.
Oh my gosh. There is no one who deserves it more in this world than your mom and you. And I don't know, have you ever, this is a very chick thing, okay, but have you ever read the book, The 5 Love Languages?
I have not.
Has anybody in the chat ever heard of the 5 love languages, perhaps from a wife?
Welcome, Jedi Bill, to the panel.
Hello.
I mean, this is it French, Italian?
No,
nothing like that.
No, it's basically about different people have different ways of showing their love or respect for people, right? And one of the tricks in a relationship is figuring out the other person's love language and then trying really hard to communicate to them in their love language while they try and communicate to you in yours. Okay, I know all of the guys are looking at spaceships right now, wondering about something else. But
no, I think I understand you.
It's actually much harder than you think.
I think I might have done some stuff like that back in my earlier days in pursuit of the fairer sex.
And so the point of outlining it is just that one of my primary love languages is gifts. I love to send people and give people gifts. It makes me very happy. So I appreciate all the thank yous, but it also made me really happy to say thank you to your mom and find those books and etc.
Thank you again, but don't worry, won't say thank you anymore.
Andrea, do you send them gifts or gifs?
Ha! Gifts.
Rah.
I'm a hard
everyone.
Says he did read the 5 love languages.
Yeah, it's been around forever and ever. Like anybody who's ever been in a marriage that didn't work out has probably read it.
and I'm sorry. Welcome, Dave G.
Hey, Bird, Qapla.
What's up, Dave G?
Hail, Caroga.
Absolutely.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Andrea.
Hello.
And Jeff and everybody else in chat. I don't have chat right now. Wife's near the tablet talking on the phone, so I'm in the other room.
I have one thing. You don't know what you've been missing, son. You don't know what you've been missing with that Snyder Cut.
I saw as much as I can see.
Isn't it just really, really boring? That's the sense.
No, it's a total misconception.
Oh, really?
I can't tell if you're joking or being honest, Jedi Bill.
Yeah,
I'm being 100% honest.
What if I gave you a 4-hour cut of The Notebook? How would you feel about that?
Run away!
That's sort of how I feel.
I'd rather just have a blank notebook. You could give me that. I could do a lot with that.
I heard there's a 4.5-hour cut of the Twilight movies.
Oh
no!
It's happening. It's happening, Bill. I'm gonna get you like an extra long tutu. And...
You know what? I now have to keep that tutu at the ready at my drawer here.
It looked great. I saw you wearing it around your neck on a different stream. It was fabulous.
Yeah.
It was resplendent.
What was that? It was like a game show or something. What was that?
She did, Carlo, but it was
that was on Snowdub Music and Entertainment.
Oh, that's right.
Channel.
Yes, that guy's crazy.
And I'll be there again this Saturday night.
Awesome.
Hi, Dee Myers.
Well, Bird, I'm in Bloomington, Indiana right now.
Bloomington, Indiana.
Yes.
Home of the Bloomin' Onion.
Right.
IU is here, Indiana University.
Hey, Cap.
Welcome, Captain Trek.
Hey, Captain Trek. How are you?
I'm okay.
Excellent. Well, I am about to go. Everyone will be excited to know, to meet the person who made the Captain Janeway statue happen here.
Cool.
Ah.
Yeah.
Obama.
Not Obama.
Oh.
Which is pretty cool. This is all spinning out of the whole William Shatner debacle from last week. And
I heard about the Janeway thing. You were talking about it. It sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool. I don't know.
Yeah, why not?
So if you guys could help me, actually, tell me everything about Captain.
Here it comes.
Everything you need to know about Captain Janeway, huh?
Yes, she's female. I know that part.
She's a war criminal.
What?
Yep. Yep. She
killed. She let that. Well, that's it. She changed history so that millions of people who would have died or not died differently. She had a strong addiction to coffee, to the point that she would lose her leadership skills
Or
when
the
it came
time,
to
the
coffee.
episode Bird, the
Really?
episode Night, where
Are
she
you
was just
joking?
depressed and just went into her quarters and just didn't talk to anybody because she was depressed. That's some
Really?
fucked up leadership right there.
She erased the character in the holodeck
I
so she
love
could
this
make him more
woman.
physically attractive to her.
I have way
She
more
was
respect for this
she
character
was
now.
making her perfect mate on the holodeck
I just
when no
thought she
one else
was.
was supposed to be using the holodeck.
I just always assumed she was like sort of a female cardboard cutout avatar thing, but it sounds like she's complicated and like.
No, she's a
She
powerful woman. She's a good captain. I think she gets the short end of the stick from a lot of folks.
she played Princess Arachnid
That was
in
awesome. Come on. That was just fun.
The
Like,
Adventures of Captain
She was a
Proton.
queen.
Queen
That was-
Arachnid.
Right. Queen Arachnia.
Arachnia,
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah, come on, man, get it right. But
Queen of the
that was kind of funny because it was obviously a Flash Gordon. You
So-
know?
She sentenced the crew member to death
Yeah.
Really?
against his will. Yes, Tuvix.
I guess you're always sentenced to death against your will, huh?
Well, no, I mean, this was like Tuvix was making a plea to the entire crew, like, don't let this woman do this to me. I want to live. I'm alive.
Yeah. Well,
And-
so Kirk said that to himself too.
She ordered him to be cut up in the transporter.
So she's a conservative,
Like
is what
Kirk.
we're saying.
Well, she
Not an
did
SJW
pass
type.
up. At least she had multiple chances to get back home much quicker than it took her. All she had to do was sleep with Q, but she refused to do it. She could have taken one for the team and slept with
Yep.
Q.
She's definitely
he-
not a liberal.
Ticker
would've-
tape
he
parades.
would've
Ticker tape
taken her.
parades, Bird. You know?
She's kind of a Phyllis Schlafly type, I guess.
In
Principal.
fact,
I mean,
She-
that
she
wasn't,
skipped
honestly,
out
he's
on
right. That
Q
wasn't good
twice.
for the crew at all, was it?
no, it wasn't good. She should
You
have.
know? taking one for the
Any
team.
other
Yeah,
captain
exactly.
would have taken the one for the team. It's like,
Yeah.
this is what, sleep with one alien one time, and my entire crew gets home safely.
Well,
That's not
basically,
even.
like you're.
That's not even a.
Well, that's the thing. Bird, she was willing to kill herself in a shuttlecraft in order for Voyager to get home, like with that wormhole thing with the guy that was dumping the trash and stuff. And
Yeah.
like, I'll take the shuttlecraft and I'll sacrifice myself, and the crew wouldn't let her do it. And she was like, no, I could have you all hung, and they should have been like, yeah, you should be hung because you're
She
sacrificing
abandoned
us.
her children.
Hanged.
She abandoned her children on a mysterious planet.
Sorry.
Damn it, Andrea.
Greetings
This is
from
all
the
this is
future.
all honest stuff.
Okay, stop
I
right
can't
now.
help myself with a pedantry, okay? I'm sorry.
Stop right now. Andrea, don't listen to them.
Are they all lying to
Is
me?
anything I'm saying factually
Sure.
incorrect?
Janeway
Joseph?
did nothing wrong. Janeway
Oh
did
my
nothing
God,
wrong.
Janeway did nothing
Dude,
wrong.
2 weeks.
Joseph, the entire
Abomination.
premise of the entire length of their series is because she made a decision
Didn't she fuck
that
up?
had the caretaker fling their ship into the Delta Quadrant.
She
So she did something a little wrong, like you don't normally take out your patrol boat and get flung into the Pacific Ocean from the Atlantic Ocean.
She
Only,
stuck
we
to
only
the
do it
rules
once.
of the Federation. She
Can I
did
ask-
nothing wrong.
Shit.
I adore you guys,
That's not
but I'm
true
looking
either,
at-
man. She violated the Prime Directive multiple times, just like Picard, just like Kirk, just like every captain. Come on.
Can we back up for just 1 second and can you
I'm
tell
sorry.
me what I need to know? Like, why would someone build a statue to her?
Why not?
Okay, there was an episode where her great grandmother or something was in Bloomington, Indiana, and
Yeah.
it was where they were building. They were changing from I guess an agricultural community
The
to
episode
a
is called
shipyard.
1159.
It's
Yeah,
agrarian.
And
agrarian
it,
community.
and the episode is actually about they are digging into the history of Janeway, and they find out that she was part of one of largest projects that they were building in Indiana, where they try to build a self-sufficient building that was supposed to be a blueprint. That would be a blueprint for like Mars colonies.
What were they called in SimCity? They're called
archaeologies.
Yeah. But okay, so there's one in England they built that's kind of a joke now. It's called like Biosphere or something.
Yes. Right. They did that. They did that here in like Arizona or something.
Self-sustaining biosphere.
Yeah.
Self-sustaining biosphere. Okay.
Exactly. We got a donation from Joe Biden. I'll read it in a minute.
You knew you were winning SimCity finally if you had like all archaeologies, right? That's how old I am.
You cannot win SimCity.
Oh, yes, you can.
You may only lose it.
No,
because eventually it's going
to
fall
all
into
archaeologies,
pieces.
and then you sick tornadoes and Godzilla on your city, and then you've really won.
I always liked comets.
Anyway, okay, so what should I ask this person? I think they're doing something about STEM money for girls or something. So is Janeway supposed to be some?
Well, Janeway being the first female captain, that was she was
like a first female captain, not like in
the first
the
female
Starfleet, but in a TV show. On a TV
show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there were many female captains.
So this is like a role model. Let's all kill somebody in the airlock kind of thing. Okay.
She liked dogs. We know that for sure.
She did have a dog at home. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And she is addicted to caffeine.
She had a thing for Leonardo da Vinci.
I have a thing for Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah.
Caprio, different.
No, my thing is definitely for Da Vinci.
So Joe Biden says, is the Janeway statue a good thing? If yes, then I am responsible. If no, then it's Trump's fault. Who is Janeway? Anyway, I need you to destroy some evidence against that Kobo guy of yours. Hail Caroga. Number 22. I guess I'm not keeping up with who Kobo is.
Hey, Captain Trek.
Captain Trek is muted.
Captain Trek.
Maybe,
I wouldn't bother
way,
Captain Trek if he weren't on the. Can I tell you my dad joke now?
Oh God. Okay, go ahead.
Please. I was so proud of myself from this morning, and then
you actually did pause for a long time. You did mention it earlier.
I felt like a total asshole when you were like in horrible pain, and I was like, "Come on, my joke."
Yeah, it's fun time.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But it was, where do cantaloupes go in the summer?
Where do cantaloupes?
It calls back to something that happened in the stream this morning. Oh my God, my hair is a total wreck.
Rock Solid was in and out, and Society's having audio mic issues, but then Bee's Nest came into the panel. Welcome, Bee's Nest.
And we need to hear the punchline. I want to hear the punchline.
Yes.
John Cougar Mellencamp.
That's a bad one. And Andrea, one thing.
Yes.
I want to thank you very much for
ruining everybody's day with that
name.
joke.
For my name. For the.
Oh, you're welcome. It was so hysterical. So I was listening to you guys on Captain Trek's Fine channel, to which all should subscribe.
Absolutely.
Earlier this morning, and it was, I think it was like 6 o'clock, 5:30 maybe even in the morning, when Captain Trek's on alone and talking about how you have like 82 or 83 subscribers, and that all we need to do is like, get a few more all alone. And then by like just an hour and a half later, you were at 101.
101. Unfortunately, after I changed the name, for some reason I lost some, so it's now stuck to 97. But at least it's giving me some breathing room. And the fun part is
Earth, Hitler, 1939.
Oh yes, okay, you got it.
Yep.
Oh,
it's
Star Trek,
it's Star Trek 6, and it's actual quote from the German leader.
Hitler. That
don't
Brit.
say it out loud.
Change
Don't say it
it.
out
I
loud.
did. I already
please.
did. I'm sorry. I won't say it anymore, but I already
Change
did.
it.
So that's done.
Change it.
let's call it
Change it.
Hits
Change it to
Lerman.
Sieg Heil.
Nah, not that either.
So,
You're
Professor
both right.
Brainy
You're both
Stacks.
right.
I dug out my camera that I have, and I will use it for
I have some ideas for you, actually.
filming. And I was already thinking about some stuff. We can talk about it on Twitter. Okay.
Yeah, I need to. I'm using the mic now as a.
Did you just kiss the camera?
She's using it as a mirror.
Oh.
My hair is a total wreck, man. Traveling.
Yeah, you look fine.
With your hair. Oh, stop!
Don't worry about it. Yeah, you're the one that's on the internet. Come on, Andrea, it's all good. Look at Joseph.
There, now put on your
Looking good, man.
Put on your lipstick. Random menace. Yes, I was very proud of myself for the random.
I have a Canon camera. It's definitely better than my webcam, so I will use that one for filming. I just need to buy a tripod for it.
No, you don't. Stack of books. I need to
put it into an angle. I need to put it to an angle and
telling a bunch of guys who collect model spaceships that they don't need more gear.
So, Professor
Andrea,
Brainy
hold on a
Stacks-
sec. Hang on.
Yes.
Andrea, collecting model spaceships is like off limits here, okay?
No, I'm just saying that how could I expect you guys to not want more gear? I mean, you're obviously all gear guys.
Yeah, but model spaceships aside, okay?
Obsession.
Those are different. That's outside. You don't talk about our collections of model spaceships.
And
I'm sure you probably have one or two.
No, I don't. But
Okay,
I have
I'm gonna
a
send you
very
a ship
warm.
spaceship.
I have a brother who is 5 years older than I am, and I have for other personal reasons, have very warm feelings about, especially oddly, Klingon warships.
Yay!
Okay, so just the short version, and I don't want everyone to be like, oh, my grandfather had cancer and died at home in my parents' house, and in the last 6 months of his life, he got really, really they all did, into Star Trek: The Next Generation, and then I think whatever happens concurrent with that after like season 5, whichever series that is that comes on. Is that Deep Space Nine?
Yeah.
Well, and my grandfather, as he was slowly losing strength, built all of these models of things, a big bird of prey and a small bird of prey, and we had all this stuff, and they built, and it was so awesome, and he loved it, and we talked about it all the time, and this was many years ago, but yeah.
Cool.
I have great memory. I love your ships. The problem with the ships thing, you guys, is that you sit there and you talk about them and you mostly don't show any pictures. So it's like blah, 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 thruster, blah, blah, with the diddly bit. No, the wrong number of diddly bits on this thingy. That's how it sounds to me.
Okay, before this gets too far back, Professor Brainy Stacks has a complaint as a citizen of Caroga because I schedule these when he can't be here. Well, I'm sorry, Professor.
Don't you stream every weekday?
It's about the same time every day. I don't know if it'll help
Diddly bits.
once it's not going to matter because the clocks change for both of us. But let me know when you are working, and I'll make sure everybody. Oh wait, no, and I will try to work it out better. Also, Joe Biden corrected that Kobo guy to mean that Cuomo guy. And yeah, that makes more sense. Robert Rose Jr. says hello today to Berto Prey, Mamo Prey, and Sassy. Thank you, Robert. Carlo Albanese says he built Berto Prey. Wow. I think he needed those instructions. And sorry, Berto Prey, I didn't mean that. You're fantastic. I'm not 100% sure what we were talking about there, but no problem. Vile Mike is here. And
Hey,
says
Vile
he
Mike.
needs one of these little ships. There's a link to his eBay store, I think.
Gosh, you think it's SG GameSwap?
I would hope so. And Rock Solid finally joined the panel as well. Welcome, Rock Solid.
Rock Solid.
Hey, Rock Solid. Thank you.
Hold on a second. This is for Captain Trek.
What?
There you go. He hates when I sip my coffee.
Oh.
You sat in your coffee?
No, he sipped it. He slurped it.
Sip.
Oh,
Yeah.
are we slurping coffee? Okay.
And hi, Error.
He hates when I slurp my coffee.
Yum, coffee.
Oh, we have breaking news.
Oh, no.
Cinnabon has just heard from Anti-Tracker that the movie is now tomorrow night. Victory. Tonight, Anti-Tracker and Life with Matthew were supposed to watch a Barbie movie.
Oh, yeah.
Or two Barbie movies.
I think Matthew's still on the road.
Yeah.
And
Jilabil, I think you are way better with your Twilight movies than the two poor souls with their Barbie movie.
Hey, Bird, did you say the movie
if y'all want a
Victory?
movie-
The movie?
Thank you, Joseph.
No Victory.
That was a good movie,
the
though.
Victory is that Cinnabon was correct in guessing the movie was going to be postponed again.
Oh, I got you.
If y'all want a movie, I got a
And
movie
Vile
tonight. I got a
says-
movie at 7 Central.
What movie?
Screwball Hotel.
Well, okay. Sorry, I did. That didn't ring a bell for me.
So Vile says the link.
I'll have to look it up. I don't know anything. I've never heard of it.
It's one of the Screwball movies. It's Screwballs Part 3. You know, Screwballs, I think, had Bill Murray in it, the first one.
Vile says the link he put in is to the Anti-Tracker
Meatballs?
outlet on SD GameSwap. So that actually benefits
No,
both
not Meatballs.
Anti-Tracker and Vile Mike.
Oh, cool.
I might confuse myself. I don't know. It's called Screwballs 3.
It's not Meatballs? I don't remember
No,
Screwballs.
Screwballs.
Remember Meatballs?
No, never heard of Screwballs. Meatballs had Bill Murray in it. It was one of the first movies I saw, the first one.
Yeah.
And
No,
it
this is
made me understand Bill Murray a little bit better, just as because he always does. His thing as an actor is he always has a speech, a motivational speech. That's his talent. In every single movie, he does a motivational speech of some kind.
I've never noticed
I mean, if
that.
you think about Scrooged or Stripes or Groundhog Day, all the movies Bill Murray, Meatballs, all
Moonrise Kingdom.
he always has a no, not that. Come on, all right, fine, Andrea. Jeez, yeah, you picked the one drama, right? But he probably had one in that. I never really watched it, but I know what you're talking about.
The Aquatic Life of Steve the Soup. Sorry. I am in a mood. I did not sleep a wink last night. I drove the entire night from.
Captain didn't sleep either.
So I'm a complete idiot today, and about to go to this gym.
That's a fact, Jack.
Yeah, I put in the link for.
Stripes was a good movie.
I put in a
Guys
link
like us.
for the Brandon
Guys,
Menace.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Trek.
Is this a good look for me? Is this a good look for me? I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Absolutely,
Oh,
absolutely,
that's
100%.
Okay, Captain Crack was trying to say something. I interrupted him like 4 times.
Now, I put a link in for the Random Menace. We only need to get 3 more subscribers to get him back up to 100.
Tutu! And
Who
thank
is
you,
it?
Captain
Random
Track.
Menace?
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Joseph, Joseph's channel.
Oh, Joseph, when I sign off of here and get out of StreamYards, I'll go sub to you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's literally now a fun because it's a channel without content. But I said that once I reach 100, I will create something so that I can lose people who subscribe to me just because I have no content. And I hope then I will get
That's
another
pretty good
people
for
who will
no
be
content.
interested in content.
That's why you're the
With no
Random Menace.
content, that's pretty good.
That's why the name Andrea came up with it today on Twitter, and I fell in love with it, like the Random Menace, and it is so funny.
It's evocative.
That is a good name.
Yeah.
So we got a
That's a
donation
good
from
name.
Bird Fan. Thank you, Bird Fan, for
Hey, Bird
donating
Fan.
$1. And Bird Fan says, it's rude to constantly interrupt the host. It's okay.
It's hard with this delay. With the
Yeah,
delay, it's
I
hard
know.
to not.
If I
Hey,
get,
Bird.
I'll just keep talking.
Knock,
People
knock.
eventually shut up. Yes,
Get a warrant.
Knock, knock.
Get a warrant.
you have the floor, Andrea.
You have to say who's there. It doesn't work. Have you heard of these kinds of jokes before?
I have to say who's there. Oh, knock, knock. Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
God damn it. Interrupting cow. Yeah.
Wait, I have another one. Wait, ready? Knock, knock.
Don't say orange.
Get a warrant.
Who's there?
Interrupting control freak. This is the place where you see interrupting control freak who?
That's a good one. I forgot about that. That's great. Knock, knock. Kick down the door. It's the SWAT team. We don't need a warrant.
Battering ram.
In that case, get a lawyer. Yeah, battering ram.
Ooh,
battering ram. We don't need a warrant.
You know what? This is funny because we have here different professions, but I don't think we have a lawyer.
Joseph, how are the jails in Slovakia? There's several that are in the community actually.
I
don't talk about it. There are.
Yeah.
Sorry, business. I didn't hear what you said.
How are the jails in Slovakia? Are they like pretty nice? Are they tough? Are they? How are they?
You would know.
You've been in all of them, right?
No, I mean I'm sure it's been on the media, you know. Yes, I've been in a lot of jail.
Oh,
I've been in a lot
you know
of jails,
what?
yes.
It actually depends if you there are like 3 levels. And the third is literally like those supermax prisons, which is definitely nothing fancy. But there are as well basically when you are like for like minor offenses and this type of stuff, where you have basically a very free schedule that you can go to work, and you basically it's basically like a schedule, whatever schedule. It just makes
we talked
fun
about
of
this
me.
just the other day, didn't we? The prison levels that you have.
Yes.
Welcome, Daniel's Hot Topics, and also
sorry, Bert.
welcome Tim, Chris, and LDG to the panel.
Hello.
We are at full panel.
Bert, if somebody shows up who wants to join the panel, I can. You can.
Hey, Bert, I'm gonna pop off. I'll just listen. My wife's here, so goodbye, everybody, and I'll be listening in. Bye.
Take care, DG.
There, DG.
What's going on, everybody?
No, I watched a
Been kind of
documentary
in and out
about-
here. What's the topic?
LDG, I want to know what you thought of the movie.
documentary about.
Oh, sorry. Go.
I guess the
just
first
saying,
topic is, what did you think of Snyder Cut?
Wait, but you got to tell it, Robert, that he's breaking up. We can't understand you, hon.
Robert left, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Robert
Bee's
left.
Nest.
That's
Bee's
me
Nest.
breaking up.
Bee's Nest.
I'm sorry.
Bee's Nest.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I thought it was okay. Some parts were a lot better. Some parts were what the F. All in all, better than the original. I don't mind the 4 hours. I just kind of minded the 4 hours at 3 a.m. That being
Almost like
said,
you'd have to be a crazy person to watch a 4-hour movie at 3 a.m.
yes, yeah, it's kind of like that. I don't know if it's exactly like that, but kind of like that. Yeah, I get you.
Was it boring and slow?
No, like I said, it's the worst thing about last night was the fact that I had to do it at 3 a.m. When if I would have saw that in the middle of the day, nice and fresh and relaxed, definitely a better experience. But overall, as far as the movie is concerned, I enjoyed it. Was it like, the God sent to heaven having an orgasm like the commercial kind of pitched it as? No. It wasn't the best movie ever. Was it better than Endgame? Yes. Was it better than the original? Yes. Was it the perfect movie ever made? Absolutely not. Were there things that I was like, what the F? Yes. But overall, I'd give it, let's say, I'd give it a definite B plus, strong A minus grade.
Sorry, I talked like 3 times and nobody could hear me because my microphone setting was off.
No problem.
Yeah, usually it helps to pull the trigger if you want to shoot a gun.
Well, I
yes.
did a bleach bit last night and I had to reset a lot of settings. So,
bleach bit?
Bleach bit. It's kind of like CC Cleaner but better. It's what Hillary Clinton got in trouble for bleaching her server.
Gotcha.
You probably heard of that.
It's the recommended PC cleaner for LDG pixels.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I use, I think it's Wipe My Mac or something like that.
Yeah. Well, you have a Mac, so everything is upside down. But
I have several Macs. Yes.
Well, yeah.
Absolutely.
I thought that meant you put a Clorox wipe on the screen. No, I'm kidding.
Not a bad idea in these times.
Well, some people have to do that because that's the only thing that gets the white out off the screen.
Wah, wah. Actually, as far as the movie goes, though, I had one. Well, there were a couple grading parts, but somebody's internet going down, that was a little problematic. Then watching like the first sections over again, that was a little problematic too. But that's okay. Otherwise, not bad movie. If my computer didn't suck ass, the audio.
Okay. Can you do me a huge favor, Tim? When everybody knows who the somebody is, just go ahead and just say their name, if you don't mind.
Nice.
No, you don't have to beat around the bush, okay? When LDG's internet doesn't go out, or when LDG doesn't rewind the movie, see, it sounds so much better and funnier that way, though, doesn't it?
A little bit.
I hate to tell you this, but I had no idea he was talking about you.
See, there you go. See, now you just.
Yeah, not everybody is up on that.
In fact, in all honesty,
not everybody. But enough.
Most people here weren't there last night, so
not everybody. But enough. But even that being said, it's funnier still.
Maybe I was trying to be nice a little bit.
I heard it was hard to attract audience to any of the live streams of that. Like lots of people were
being throttled hard. Zack Snyder or Warner Brothers must have talked to YouTube to set the algorithm on complete asshole last night because all of us were getting throttled.
Maybe it was geeks and gamers.
I liked a couple of the Easter eggs in the movie that I noticed. Like the bat tank at the end of the movie. That's the same bat tank that was in the animated Batman Returns. Or Dark Knight Returns, Dark Knight Returns. That was the same bat tank he used in that. So I thought that was kind of neat that they kind of stuck that in there. The grating part in the movie, though, was the women singing during Aquaman diving into the lake. I was like, why? I didn't get that.
I enjoyed the story. Like
they were
really
kind of praying to him.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't get
sending him off.
Yeah. I don't know. It just. I don't know. Maybe if they had better singers, maybe I don't know.
And let's be more honest. If they were really going to send him off happy, they would have sacrificed a woman to him to take with her into the ocean.
You can have a young wife. Here she is. Here's your
Hey,
bride.
Jedi Bill, looking comfortable there.
And shiny, sparkly Bill.
Bill is always sparkly.
Jedi sparkles.
Keeping the cats away.
Sparkle Cam.
He looks a little bit like the dinosaur from the first Jurassic Park movie that killed the guy who was stealing those embryos.
Newman.
You didn't say the magic word.
Is it plastic surgery? Is that the magic word?
Now you just need some kind of freaking like spitting something. Green slime spitting.
Yeah, you need to wipe off your camp. You're a little bit fogged up there.
Yeah. Probably yes. Did you touch your camera with your finger? Because it is a little bit blurry.
Me?
Probably a cat. Probably a
yeah,
cat.
just if you have like
Andrea's camera.
Yeah, Andrea's camera. Raise your left hand.
Higher,
Up
little
more,
bit higher.
Bring it up to the lens.
Why? I feel like
refocus the camera.
Just lift your hand up a little, right there. Okay, yeah. See, we're seeing a lot of blur. So either your camera lights. There we go.
Oh,
better, a little bit more.
Better.
A little
That's
more.
a lot clearer.
It could have been a
It is
light
better,
flare
yeah.
too, but I guess not. Yeah.
There you go.
Basically,
There
wearing
we go.
glasses.
We got a Vanna
it's
White
like,
now. There you go,
it's
Bird.
like with wearing glasses, it's
What-
paying for HD real life.
And a brand new car. Content match. That's way too good. That's way too good.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
It's the secret desire of every woman to be a model on the Price
Oh my
is
God,
Right.
you're so right. Have I showed you my iPhone?
Is LDD's
Latest technology,
secret desire too.
the latest in paperweight technology and iPhone.
Oh, I get my manager so triggered on iPhone jokes. It's so funny. Like, well, you do have a Mac.
Fucking thing works.
What?
Shut up.
Like,
not as embarrassing when they came out with the iTouch.
I had an iTouch. I had two. One got bricked. That was the end of my anything.
Did you try and like jailbreak it or something? Because there was
No, I was literally just upgrading it as it was supposed to. A firmware update came through.
Yep.
So I connected to computer and it bugged out during the upgrade and it was bricked. It was done.
Jill, did you
disclosure,
We actually have to
Yup.
prove that Bird got the bad touch.
99% of all crashes happen after a Mac update.
Okay. You mean
I'm
back
not
in
even kidding.
2008?
So
what? 8?
You mean back in 2008?
no, that's been
Yeah,
I mean
what
like
would have
in,
been
I mean like
since
in
2001.
No. I mean in 2000 now. Big Sur, when Big Sur first updated, thousands of computers broke.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
why-
tell me
Y2K
when
was 20 years late
PCs
for
break.
Macintosh.
PCs break when you run them for more than like 4 hours without restarting them.
No, that's nothing new. That's nothing.
And why
Yeah,
are we
they got
having
caught-
this, like this argument is from like 2002? The whole PC
Exactly.
Mac thing. It's
Well,
dumb.
Remember
It's-
those
it's
commercials?
still
I'm a
PC
PC
Mac.
I'm a
has-
Yes.
The
John
PC
Hodgman
Mac
is a
argument's
friend
been
of mine.
around since
There
the
was
80s.
always that professional guy
Where you
being the
been?
PC and that slacker loser guy being the Mac.
Yeah. Remember those commercials where Mac specifically lied about Macs not getting viruses? Yeah, totally. I remember that.
That guy who played the PC is John Hodgman. He's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, I would love to have him as a commercial if you could talk
Max.
to him. No, seriously, I would love to get him to make a commercial.
No, he was
to restore the quality.
I'm sure
of
he
Windows
has some
operating system.
He came off as a loser.
That's fine. It's fine. We can spin that.
No. He probably. I don't know. He does other things now. That's over.
Is he on Cameo? If he's on Cameo, I'll jackpot.
So Thomas Potts wants to know, what game am I going to play? Are you guys?
Oh yeah, tic-tac-toe.
Fallout.
Do you guys want to play a game?
Fallout.
I gotta leave.
Kidding.
No, Candyland is not an option.
Global thermal nuclear war.
I know. Let's play Group Minesweeper.
How about Truth or Dare? Oh wait, no, that's for Saturday. Never mind.
Yeah.
By the way, Bird, this is live footage from Kurdistan. You know, our soldiers are, holding the capital, and look at the condition. That was like that before we got there.
Yeah, you can take
I believe it, because Anti-Trigger spent all day yesterday blowing up his own country, trying to convince people it was Caroga.
Oh boy! Yeah, see,
I've actually got a quick question for Joseph, if I may.
That's not a shape for.
Wait, who was that?
It was Rock Solid, who is very, very faint.
Can you?
I didn't hear anybody. Now I hear.
Oh, why does it say
now?
idiot error?
No, it's an ID10T error.
It's ID10T.
Joseph, you had shown your camera a few moments ago.
You know what I think is funny?
It's
funny because I
she said it right, but wrong, and yet it was.
Well, I woke up to an ID10T this morning. When I woke up, there was an ID10T error on my
Rock Solid, I
page.
can't hear you.
Is that like a layer 8 error? Like a wetware problem?
Guys,
you got it right. Idiot error. That's what it is.
Guys, could you please let Rock Solid ask his question? Thank you.
Sorry. Where's Rock Solid?
You have a Canon camera. Is that what I saw you pop up there a little bit earlier, Joseph?
It's a Canon camera, yes.
Okay. Have you downloaded the webcam software for it yet?
No, I didn't.
Okay, it works flawlessly. I use it with my T7i all the time. It's terrific.
Okay.
That looks like a T5 you have there, though.
I will definitely try it out. It's literally, I just dug it out from my hardware storage, or where I store everything that I'm not using. So I will definitely try it. Roxolid, can you please eventually, if you have the link, can you send me the link on Twitter?
I can. Let me ask you this though too. What model camera do you have?
It is an SX30.
Oh, it's older. Okay.
It's older. Yeah. It's an older model.
It's not a Rebel i5 or whatever.
I have it literally for many years, and I used it like only a few times. I got it as a gift. It was at the time it was very expensive, and I never used it, and I feel guilty that I never used the camera.
Does it have a USB port?
It has.
Oh, good. Then you'll be fine. It'll work, right?
It has a USB port. It has an HDMI port.
Maybe, yeah.
So worst case scenario, if it's not compatible with the Canon webcam software, what you can do is, and I can send you this link too, is basically you can do an HDMI output from the side of the camera. You can go into a capture card and then just go into a USB 2.0 or 3.0 from that. So, okay, let me see if I can't get you that link.
By the way, I use my iPhone for the very same reason, because it shoots in 4K and has a beautiful camera. And, the iPhone has really, really good graphics processing, too. So.
Yeah, but it's an iPhone, so, I mean, there's that.
Yeah, so that means it has really good graphics processing. And shoots in 4K.
Andrea, you are in a community.
I didn't mute myself. Sorry. I forgot to mute myself. Sorry.
Dave G gave a $1 super chat. Thank you so much, Dave G. And then we got a donation from Zach Snyder, who says, just want to say I can't associate with Bird of Prey 5 as he keeps orphans in minds. But here, take some money anyway. I'll thank you then, Mr. Snyder. I understand you can't be as physically associated with Bird of Prey 5 or Caroga, but we will take your money.
Except the way it worked last night was he took their money.
Robert Rose Jr. Does anyone here play PUBG anymore? I stopped playing a while back. I'm bored.
Yeah.
Not me, but I think my cousin still plays it. Dibs on Twitch.
Yeah. I used to play Fortnite for like a year. It's an open battlegrounds game.
Game.
It's not pub trivia.
No, it's not pub trivia.
Dear God.
I was good at the trivia games.
Me too. Can you tell? Because I'm such an insufferable pedant.
Robert Rose Jr. has put his Google Pixel 4a 5G against Andrea Seabrook's iPhone anytime.
I'll take them both, yes. Actually, I've been considering switching to Google Pixel because I really like Apple hardware, but I don't love their software. I mean, I have an iPhone, but I use, Google Drive, Google Maps, Google Photos, Google Music, or YouTube Music, whatever it's called now. I don't like Apple's weird information policies.
And Rock Solid is having a problem connecting, so he's dropped to the backstage. Oh, here we go. We got him back.
I gotta go. I'm going to see Janeway. I'll report back.
Okay. Enjoy.
Okie dokie.
Thanks much. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
So, Joseph, I looked on Canon's website. The SX30 is not compatible with that software.
Okay. Do you have like a recommendation for a capture card, because this is for me completely new thing, like territory.
Yeah. Now the other thing you'll want to do too is don't run it off battery. Get an external power supply for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Charlie.
Let me look something up for you here.
Let him go.
Let's see. I guess I could do Besiege. Somebody brought up Besiege. That's usually fairly fun.
You know, I love Besiege.
If it starts. Okay. Which island are we at?
The capture cards are so expensive when I'm checking it out.
Not for what you need. You should be able to spend less than $25 US.
Really? Because the first thing that popped up was an Elgato game capture for €378.
Well, yeah, it's because they want you to buy that first.
And I'm like, you kidding me?
So we shall now call Charlie the Carogan Baby Titan.
I just dropped a link in the private chat there, Joseph.
Thank you.
Because I figured eBay would be the best thing for you since it's international.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. I will check it out. Yeah, perfect. Bookmark.
You see why I say Elgato is overkill for what you need?
Yes, totally.
$7.51 US, shipped from China, so I'm sure that you can probably get it where you're at through eBay.
Perfect. Thank you. Definitely not buying a €400 capture card. Perfect.
What is a capture card for again? So I'm a little ignorant to some of this stuff.
It basically would go between an HDMI output device and your computer, so you can actually either pass through from the computer to another program or record it on your computer through OBS or Streamlabs, or you could even do StreamYards.
Okay, so you're talking like like a PlayStation, you could like pipe that through your computer.
Yeah, it basically
Theoretically, yes.
It
Now,
basically makes your what is it called? Your camera to a webcam. In this
Correct.
case, what I need, or basically so that I can record through USB, or in this case HDMI, right?
Exactly.
Through HDMI to the computer.
The only concern I would have, Yosef, for you is because you would be going out of the HDMI versus using a dedicated piece of software that would actually communicate with the software on board on the camera, is if it wouldn't auto power off because you're either not actively filming or shooting pictures or something along those lines, if that makes sense.
Oh, you mean because it's basically not filming on the SD card, or it's basically just trying to capture the picture into the computer directly. If I understand it correctly. If not, anyway, I will check it out. I need to study that stuff. And thank you very much again.
And I see we've got a few donations. I'm sorry I missed some. Thank you. They were all by Zack Snyder. That's why I missed them. Zack Snyder also said, "Oh, and I see LDG Pixels comes here too, and I can't associate with him either. He comes up with too many strange theories." Zack Snyder also says that I can't associate with Rock Solid either, just because. and finally, he says,
just because.
I have also added the anti-tracker to the do not associate list because he live streams on Twitch.
Amen. Keep telling me all he's got to do is start doing the body painting. He'll get some subs in.
Zack Snyder, Model Prey. He's the person who directed the Snyder Cut of the Justice League movie.
So
Bert should do some body painting. That would be interesting.
I mean, I paint somebody's, woman's body, but I'm not painting my own body.
No, let Charlie paint on your body.
Let Charlie paint. No, I don't.
With the Sharpie.
With
the baby
Sharpie.
Titan. The baby Titan goes full bore on Bird of Prey 5's chest with a marker.
Okay. So,
well, I ordered a new processor and some more RAM for my computer. Hopefully this time I won't have any issues with the shipping. This is all being shipped within the U.S., so it shouldn't have any issues this time.
Hey, what's the terminology for if you're not welcome into a country? Personality incognito or something like that? What's it called? Non grata or something?
Persona non grata.
Persona non grata. Persona non grata.
Non grata, yeah.
Can you type that into the chat for me?
Yes, private chat.
And Zack Snyder donated another $1 and says, I will associate with Mama Prey any day. She is the best mother ever.
Yeah, okay. Right.
Okay, so I think I did this level last time.
Yes, you did this one. Yeah.
But I can't figure out where I stopped. So we'll just start again. And I know I have a machine that was just for the birds. The bird slasher. Okay, now I got to try to remember what were the numbers. Okay, that's 1 and 2. Ignite.
You tried that thing and it didn't work.
No, it worked. It was built specifically for this. What is this?
I thought you used flamethrowers. I thought that was more effective.
Yeah, it is. There's flamethrowers here too.
The whole back rows, the two back rows are basically just flamethrowers, but be careful because they go only for 10 seconds.
Yeah, but
So
if I hold it down,
You know, I'm offended by something. Everybody else had a dollar super chat or given because somebody wanted them canceled. What about me? Nobody wants me canceled. I guess I'm not important enough.
well, you should be happy, Captain. Nobody's afraid to associate with you.
I want them to be afraid to associate with me.
Why, Captain? It's not something you would, it's not something most people would aspire to.
Well, if I'm relevant enough to be canceled, then yeah. So, see, it's a good thing.
we have a saying that fried pigeons do not fall from the skies, but
Oh, come
I think
on.
it's apples don't fall far from the tree. I think is what.
okay, but that's a different meaning.
We're so close. We're like one pigeon
technically,
away.
apples do fall from the sky. I mean, anything above
Pigeons.
ground is the sky.
Pigeons. I said pigeons.
Oh, pigeons. Oh, pigeons. Sorry. I thought you said apples. My bad.
No.
Fried pigeons do not fall from the sky. What the hell does that mean?
It basically means that you need to work for your food.
Yeah.
They need to work for your food. That like food doesn't come from.
It means, Captain Trek, when a pigeon falls dead on your head, you have to fry it before you eat it.
I forgot about the vacuums to suck all the birds down.
Vacuums, they work just fine.
Yeah,
you can have them
they
turned
never
on.
stop working. So that's awesome. I probably don't even need to use the fire.
Are you seriously killing birds?
That's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Uh-huh.
That's the main goal of this level.
There we go. I didn't even have to use fire. Okay. So there we go. Next zone. Scouts.
You need to smash those balloons, and you used for that your quadcopter last time.
Yeah, the quadcopter without the bombs, I think.
When you just hit the balloons, they will pop, so you don't need to actually lose those bombs. But
if I hit them with the bombs, they'll just explode.
Not necessary. They shouldn't. But yeah, just go with the one without the bombs. Yeah.
No bombs. Okay, but which? I remember what does what. Spin down.
And in the workshop on Steam, there is just a perfect quadcopter. That one is like such genius design.
You mean more genius than my own?
How to say it without hurting your feelings? Yes.
Whoops. I have a hard time believing that, Joseph. This is the best in quadcopter technology. Uh-oh.
How about no?
It's just I'm not used to flying in a while.
Yeah,
it's been a long time since I played this game.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. And yet you just need to destroy like 3 of them.
2 of them.
Oh, 2 of them only. Okay, great.
Well, if I could just get past this without crashing, I'll feel happy. Is there somewhere I could land?
Yes, you can land. But basically there's just a plain void. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
It landed.
Crash landing is a type of landing. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
As long as you can walk away from it.
Zack Snyder donated another $1 and says, I will associate with Captain Track. In fact, I'm making a Snyder cut of Captain Track's live streams.
Bastard.
Okay, this was the level I didn't reach. If I remember, this is where I got stuck. Yeah, okay. Okay, so here's what I gotta do. I gotta build this entirely. Destroy blocks. No, I want to erase this whole thing. And start, yes, destroy. Okay, so I'm gonna make everything out of metal, which means pistons are the best. Pistons are the best option. And I don't even have to use them as pistons. I just have to use them as blocks.
But it helps. When you expand those pistons, especially in the length, you will protect your main vehicle.
I have an idea. This may sound silly, but it's an idea. What if you made a very tall tower, and as the things explode the bottom of it, it drops down to the next level of driving? So each time you go to a thing, you basically just,
Unfortunately, what will happen is the whole build will explode.
Really?
The whole build will
we'll just take out some parts of
and
it?
catch fire, and he won't be able to steer it. That's the problem. And the main and the most important from all those blocks that you see on the screen is the middle brick.
Yeah.
Because that's the one that you need to basically steer through all those 3 checkpoints, while there are those sheeps with the suicidal sheeps with the bombs.
So it's got to make contact with the checkpoints.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then fuck me.
No, thank you.
What do I know?
And instead of wooden wheels, we'll just use a saw.
Yeah.
But you know that the saws are just spinning, and you cannot go forwards and backwards, backwards with them.
Doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
Now we'll weigh this baby down.
It'll work. It'll work.
It will not, but it's fun watching Bert fail.
What do you mean it will not?
Turn it, Bird. Turn it. Here. There we go.
I played this game so many times.
Jesse, please. Get out of the way.
What the hell is this?
A cannon? A spring?
What are you doing? You're trying to lower
I'm
it?
trying to lower it.
Why is it lowering only the one
I don't
cube?
understand.
Me neither.
Forget it.
Doesn't
Doesn't matter. Good enough.
Good enough.
Well, it moves.
Oh, it's fast too.
Yeah, that's what I told
Holy
you.
crap!
It slinks. It's like a slinky.
As long as it keeps moving, who cares?
You know what? If you're going to make it with this design,
oh, come on! That it should have
okay.
totally hit that one. Ah,
But as a concept, it's actually working, and I'm more than surprised.
Me too.
Yeah. Yep.
nice.
Yeah.
We did it.
Okay. Kudos to your engineering skills.
Thank you.
Oh,
the Duke
geez.
Sprader.
Here you need the quadcopter with bombs.
Mm.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4 those floating.
No, I don't think. I bet we could just shoot a cannon straight up.
You have as well. You have there as well exploding goats on the ground.
Are there?
Yes.
Let's just see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there are exploding goats. Okay. We should save this. We should save this. The
goat slasher.
The all metal beast.
The Bird of Prey 6.
Okay, now we'll open the quadcopter.
I will check the chat. What's happening in the chat?
Bird of Saw 5.
And because Thomas, the first message that I see is, yeah, there's no reason to comment anymore. Okay, so let's just scroll a little bit up because Deej is in the chat.
I gotta go down to aim.
And Andreas is here. Bird of Prey, one last thing. I'm in mourning today because I finished season 2 of the Orville. So sad. Bert, please come together and come together, panel and chat on a
we're gonna get one
consensus
more
recommendation.
We did it.
Wow.
I exploded, but I knew I was going to hit the two on either side with fire. They came crashing down.
On a
I'm
consensus
sorry,
recommendation
Andrea.
of
You
what I
hit the
should
end of
watch
the
next.
Orville. The
Yeah.
good news is that you all have only got to wait like 9 months, where the rest of us had to wait 2 years.
Yeah. And what you should watch, definitely Voyager and all the good Janeway episodes. And Deej Odyssey is in here and says hi Carlo, hi Thomas, and then exchanging hellos. Carlo recommends Space Above and Beyond is one season, a bit old but good. Carlos says is singing Bad Life is a stream by Bird of Prey 5 tomorrow. Yeah, there will be a Bad Life tomorrow. Then comes the standard like Cheater. Thomas says Bird of Prey 5. How about the very tall one? The birds will run into it. Okay, we are so far behind right now. It's not crashing, it's just entertaining. Deej says Bird of Prey 5 looks like you missed another Zeg donation. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You probably got that one because that was 10 minutes ago, 9 minutes ago. Carlos says a front flamethrower might help with those. Carlo, with those stupid sheeps. Unfortunately, no, it doesn't. They will start burning, panicking, and run into you with the bomb tied to them. It's really suicidal sheeps. It's just crazy. Never mind, cheater. No Deej this time. And you guys have answered. Yeah, and you guys haven't answered my question. Okay, so now I think you got the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Space Above and Beyond. Yeah. A bit old with the CGI, but it's good. Only one season. I think, like with Matthew would suggest, you should watch Sequest. He loves that one, especially the dolphin.
Oh yeah,
Darwin.
loves the dolphin.
Yeah, Darwin. Yeah. And Deech says they are ignoring chat. Andrea, games comes first. And Andrea says they don't love us anymore. I was trying to take them, and Tim and LDG don't even have the chat open. Yeah, no reason to comment anymore, says Thomas. Then Carlos says, oh. Where did the chat jump? Carlos says this is the best time to start our own conversation, completely different from the panel, and what they and when they check the chat, they are completely confused. Carlo, we are confused all the time, which is basically the biggest part of the streams, being confused. Robert says, Andrea Seabrook, there is a Fallout fan film here on YouTube. It's a little over 2 hours long. It's pretty good. Fallout fan film from the game. A friend designed the monsters and stuff for Fallout 4 and Skyrim, says Andrea.
Booyah.
And says, I was thinking about doing a stream with him. That would be actually
that would be
interesting, yeah, to have somebody who was working like on a game, because I find the gaming industry fascinating, because some of the top games are actually more expensive than the most expensive movies while they're being developed.
Bobby Archaic. Welcome to the panel.
Problem is, game developers don't get paid hardly as much as people with movies.
And Deech says, Andrea, and there are a bunch of them, and some of them are really good. Some even have Vic Mañana in them.
Okay.
My friend LD, go.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were still. My bad. All right. Game designers who don't know what the hell they're doing don't get paid. There are plenty of game developers making millions of dollars because they're doing it right.
Developers, yes, but the people that work for them, there have been cases of developers getting sued because the people working for them aren't getting crap. There's some game developers that are making like barely living wages, and they're working for these top-notch companies.
And there are other ones.
Those people, not the company, the individuals.
No, I know. You're talking about the few that have no clue what the hell they're doing. Yet there are other people who know exactly what they're doing, and they're getting paid royalties for everything that they do, and they're getting well compensated. If you go to a game company and say, I'll work for pennies, they're going to take you.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's not their fault. But if you go there and say, if you want my designs, you're going to pay me royalties, you're going to pay... It's no different than copyright.
Yeah.
Every time that game's sold, every time that downloadable content is downloaded, the downloadable content is one thing people don't get. I know it's like, okay, well, now they don't have to come out with the full game because they can just patch everything with downloadable content. No, that wasn't the purpose of downloadable content. Downloadable content was to give credit to the people who designed those models to get a steady revenue, depending on how popular that game was and how popular that design was. It was actually to help the people who do the hard work get more money.
It was also a lazy-ass way for game developers to not have to actually fully complete a game before it's released.
Well, see, there's a difference between game patches and downloadable content, but they kind of mutated them into like one thing. So, yeah, you're right. So they'll call it like the summer patch, or I get what you're saying. But they're supposed to be separate. A game update and downloadable content, DLC, are supposed to be two separate things. Now, I give it to you this. The game should be completed at least when it first comes out. Yes.
Yeah.
Duh. I agree. But that's a whole nother thing. That's improper project management. That's the project manager's responsibility.
Says, greetings, Berto Prey, Mama Prey, Sisso Prey, the Ball Buster, Nephew Prey, and fellow nerds. Thank you, Mountains.
Hi, Mountains.
I need a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So
Thomas
definitely
says, is the game blurry for anyone else?
yes. It's blurry on my screen as
Make
well.
sure you're at the 720p max
And
resolution.
I'm looking at the StreamYard screen actually. So even on StreamYard,
There's no choice.
It's
settings
blurry.
for StreamYard.
Oh jeez, I hate this level. I hate this level with a passion.
Why?
There's a floating balloon that you need to shoot off. You need to destroy those houses that are on those hills, and it's really hard to get up to those. You won't. And you see the balloon in the background. That's another thing that you need to.
I'm confident.
Take down.
These things jump in the air every so often.
Not that high. But so Andrea, definitely, I'm merging like 3 of your chats together. Definitely get the guy on your panel, and it will be a very interesting stream.
Oh, absolutely. Let me think. I'm trying to think. What's his name? There are several people in the community who are big into games. I would also suggest you might want to get one of them on the panel. Somebody who plays the game as well. That way, you'll have more than just the developer on.
And it would be, you know what, an interesting co-host would be actually Rock Solid, because he does a lot of content around gaming, consoles, and that type of stuff.
Exactly. I'm trying to think of the other one. There's another one I'd recommend.
And who is doing as well gaming? Yeah, this is exactly what I'm thinking about. Who else could you actually get on a panel?
Cast of the Shadows does gaming, but I don't know if he plays that game.
Yeah, Mendo plays games, but is he reviewing those games as well? You know,
that's what I was wondering. Yeah.
Yeah. And Thomas Pot says here, breaking news, the chat is about to be read. Yes. And watch DS9 is another recommendation. Deej confirms it will be a good stream. Yeah, Carlos says the same. Professor Brainy Specs puts here a crying emoji for some reason, or is it like allergic emoji? It has teary eyes. So, and Andrea says it seems like the consensus is DS9. Of course, DS9 is always, but the problem with DS9, Andrea, is that you start with the best Star Trek ever made, and once you watch DS9, it doesn't matter in what direction you go; it will be only a downgrade. Sorry, Captain.
I would start honestly with Enterprise.
Enterprise is a good thing. Yeah, there are like some vanilla episodes in the first 2 seasons, but otherwise it's a great show.
Even though it was the last series of Star Trek, it obviously supposed to come before the original series. So I would start there and just move your way forward. Honestly.
And don't question why the sets on Enterprise look better than the sets on TOS.
I would just do it in the order they came out. I'd start with TOS.
That's what I would do.
Do the TOS movies, TNG, Generations, Deep Space Nine, some of the TNG movies, Voyager, and Enterprise.
So you're basically listing all the Star Trek that is there.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I'd skip the animated series.
Oh, yeah, the animated. You know what, Captain Jack? Animated series is really something that. For me, it was hard to digest.
I'm going to
honestly.
pop off, guys. I've got some models I got to paint, but I'll be listening.
Okay, take care, Tim.
Same here, guys. I got someone in my backstage needs some help, so I'm gonna pop out. Thanks, Bird. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, chat.
Take care, Lee.
Later.
No, I'm not saying to make that one of the first things you watch, but I'm saying, it's better than watching Discovery.
And Carlo says here, crap, delete your comment so they don't know. The problem, Carlo, is once the comment appears on StreamYard, it stays there even if it's deleted in the chat. So, sorry. And Robert says here, Andrea Seabrook, the Battlestar Galactica reboot is on Peacock for free. So
That's a good one, but it's not Star Trek. But it is a good series.
It is a good
to watch.
series.
Battlestar Galactica is a fantastic series, but definitely not one of those that you can watch just like have it in the background.
No. Mm-mm.
No,
Definitely not.
that's one of those shows that you need to invest your time in. So, but it's an excellent show and it's rewarding because the characters are written fantastic. It's literally on par with Deep Space Nine, I would say. I hope I didn't offend anybody. And Professor Brainy Speck says here, Joseph Patrick, I can't recall any good Janeway episodes. Professor, I changed my name to Random Menace. So this is how you can tag me.
Aravic Sander with a $2 super chat says, Qapla, Bird of Prey, do you still like Flight Simulator? I do. I just don't play it much. I want to get back to playing it, but it takes so long to get it started that by the time I want to play, it's like, it's been too much time. I want to just start it quicker.
What is this machine that is here? It literally looks like if 2 weeks was a build, Besiege build, it would look like this.
Yeah, this is.
You need to use this one. I can tell you there are levels where you could profit from this.
Oh yeah, this definitely has
contraption.
come to use in levels. It basically, you turn it on and then you turn it off, and then it comes together. You turn it off and they move around on their own, and then when you want them to come back together, you turn on the vacuum and they kind of all join together like a black hole or something.
Yeah. You know what? Take the quadcopter and you with the bombs, and you can drop bombs on the houses and pop the balloon, and there you go.
Yeah, probably.
That's the easiest thing that you can do.
Let's see here.
And sorry, go, Captain.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to read the chat one by one. Yeah. So Professor says that I can't recall any good Janeway episodes, so you should rewatch Voyager like immediately, all of them. And Andrea says, "Shit, Carlo, they are coming for us." John DeMarco says, "Good Janeway episodes, what, all 2 or 3?" Takes me back to the days when Joseph reads online chats. Yeah, hail Caroga, Carlo. That was ages ago with the flamethrower. Yes. Sequest, yes. Sequest won't be streaming soon. Peacock is replacing it with garbage WWE. Carlo puts in bunch of emojis. Charlie Cecil Prey emoji. Birdo Prey, Mamo Prey emoji. Ceci, hail Caroga. Bobby Archaic says Qapla, Birdo Prey. Bobby Gree says hi to Deech. There's the StreamYard link twice here. Greetings here and there. I love that that the guy that made Quake on the Joe Rogan Experience. Oh, he had him. He had what's his name? But I know who you're talking about. Mountain says greetings, bird of prey, mammal prey, siso prey, the ballbuster nephew of prey, and fellow nerds. Again, hello mountains. Greetings being exchanged. Mountains puts here his standard greeting to sassy chaser of cats, eater of cookies, stalker of cardinals, defiler of cushions, and scourge of the squirrels. Bert?
Yes, that was awesome.
You need
Great
to, you need to yell Aru.
Aru!
Thank you. Carlos says check EA. Mountains says greetings to Captain Trek. Bobby Archaic says greetings to Mountains. Mountains says Andrea Seabrook, Babylon 5 or Battlestar Galactica reimagined are two great sci-fi series. Firefly is also worth a watch. And Firefly, Andrea, Firefly is basically just one season and a movie they made. And there was like a huge gap between the series and the movie, the Serenity movie. I don't remember how long it was, but definitely, yeah. And
Wesley Crusher with
Wesley
a $2 super
Wesley
chat.
Crusher is in the is in the chat, and
Says Joseph is the best host and chat reader.
Yep.
Appreciate it, and the chat jumped on me, which is totally annoying. Okay, here we go. The blurriness. We were pay to win was the worst. Was the worst for gaming. You know what? Exactly. Especially those free games where you either go sluggishly forwards or you basically just cheat by paying. That is an extremely annoying part.
Now, is that supposed to look like a real city? Or is it supposed to look like a tiny model?
It's not really supposed to look legit real, no.
I mean, not, not like real life.
Say hi to Siso Prey. I know that you have headphones, so she cannot hear us.
Joseph says hello to you, Siso Prey.
I just feel like it's supposed to look like a fake model of a city.
I don't know about it's supposed to look fake, but
is this operator talking about this?
Yeah,
you know what?
about
Put normal wheels on it. Put the large wheels on this one.
Oh yeah, I guess I could, since there's no bombs on this level.
And a flamethrower. With the flamethrower, you will be able to kill the balloon. Like pointing upwards. Yeah. And once again, greetings are being exchanged in the chat. Thomas says I'm at 720. The panel looks fine. The game doesn't. Yeah, that it's also on StreamYard. The game is a little blurry, so there is nothing much you can do. Thank you, Carlo. At least you remember I play Fallout 4, says Deech. And Carlos says that I'm only 20 minutes behind. I'm trying to catch up. Greetings, Professor Brainy Spexka from Mountains. I remember everything works out good sometimes, but Opera 5 bring back Jedi Bill 797. Is anybody in the
anybody in the back room? No.
Back room? No? Okay. Once again, Geeks Enjoy Nedrodica put a StreamYard link, so probably his backstage. And each says skip Voyager. Don't skip Voyager. And Geeks Enjoy Nedrodica LD says backstage will be open tonight. And then there were 3. Yeah, Carlo, then there were 3. And Ervik Saunders Super Chat is here. Do you still like flight sim? Yeah, you answered already.
How did I knock out the balloon? I didn't even use the.
You didn't?
I didn't even have to use the flamethrower.
Interesting. And when you expand the when you fully expand those pistons, you should be able to reach those. Shake it. You should
shake it. How do I expand the pistons?
Something.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. Like that, and you should be able. Did you brace those flamethrowers? No, you didn't. So they should eventually fall off, and you should be able to turn around. Turn around.
Every now and then.
Discovery had some good moments, but should have been so much better than what we got. Yeah. And Carlos says that I'm a cheater. Am I? Maybe. Bird of Prey 5, maybe fly up a little.
Shit! I hit the space bar.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
It will be 20 minutes before he reads that and won't realize it's about reading deleted chats. Yes, probably. I ain't calling you random random menace. You don't need to call me random menace. It's just I just renamed my channel because for a few moments I hit the 100 subscribers mark. Now I think I'm at 97 or 98, which is more than fine. And once again, everybody who subscribed to my non-offensive channel with non-offensive content, I am very thankful to every single sub. And I promise I will create some content, so I will lose subscribers who subscribed to me for not having content. And Robert Rose says, Andrea Seabrook, the Fallout movie I was talking about is called Nuka Break. I made a suggestion, but whatever, says Thomas Potts. Wesley says, Better Prey, can I send Joseph more super chats? Better Prey only makes death machines. Hail Caroga from Carlo. Resolute Germ says hi all. Resolute hi. I hope you are still with us. Carlo is right. Bert either kills the orphans or crashes. And bunch of emojis from Wesley. Carlos says Bird of Prey doesn't kill the orphans. It's their own fault they didn't work safely in the mines. And then there is the super chat from Wesley. Joseph is the best host and chat reader, so thank you very much. Carlos says praise the soup at Jedi Bill 797. Enjoy a good brew at Captain Trek. And Carlos says bring back the beach.
I'm gonna have to go.
Oh, okay.
So we'll remember that this is the level I'm at. Let me read the first. Yeah, a couple of us say at Bird of Prey 5. Carlos' Bird of Prey 5 build Carogan bridges. And hi to Sissel Prey. Carlos' Bird of Prey does not kill the orphans. It's their own fault. I think you read that already, right?
Yeah. Basically, I was near the end with all the chat.
Okay. Thank you so much, Joseph. Greatly appreciated. We've got the super chats that I read. Yes, Joseph.
Yeah, you covered them.
Joseph read that. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta get going.
That's completely
Dinner
fine.
and stuff here.
Say my greetings to Mamo Pray and Siso Pray, obviously Charlie,
I
who
will.
doesn't know me. Thank you very much for having me on the panel. And
Thank you all. Oh yeah, Joseph, anything you want to say before we go?
See you around, YouTubes.
Thank you. Captain Track, anything you'd like to say before we go?
Yes, join me for the morning brew, 6 a.m. Central. And as always, remember, go to BirdoPrey5.com for all your Birdo Prey 5 needs.
Thank you, Captain. Qapla, all bird and panel out.